Hey everybody, welcome to That Vinyl channel. I'm That Vinyl Guy Boz. So who's here to see my Pink Floyd video? Okay, but who's here to see my Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon 50th anniversary video? So that is what I'm talking about. So yes, it is the 50th anniversary, Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon. I decided to go ahead and get this video together. I do have some records to show you. First of all, I'm going to show you some singles here. So this here is the commercial release of Pink Floyd's Money. And the back side is Any Color You Like. And this here is Pink Floyd's very first top 40 single. That was released in the U.S. and got all the way to number 13 on the Billboard charts. And next here I have another copy of Money, but this here is a promo copy. It has the stereo release on this side and the mono release on this side. And I should have told you about the other one. These are the single edits. So the runtime on these are about half of what the runtime is on the LP. Okay, and I have here an oldies version of it on the Starline label. So I think this came out in the later 70s, probably around 78, 79. But this is, again, Money and Any Color You Like. So a very cool release. Okay, and here is a French release of the song Money. And so it's a very cool label. And again, Any Color You Like is on the flip. But very cool. There you go. And this here is Us and Them, another single release off the album. And on the B side is Time. Very good song. Both of these are great songs. Believe it or not, neither one of these songs actually charted in the US. So, but there you go. There's the single for Us and Them. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to some LPs. I do have some tribute LPs of Dark Side of the Moon. So the first one here was released in 2018. This here is an orchestral interpretation of the entire album. This was put out by the Orchard Chamber Orchestra. It was released on white vinyl. So very cool stuff. It's just orchestra stuff, no singing, just all instruments. Okay, and this one here is The Great Jazz Gig in the Sky. So this is an inspirational jazz interpretation of the album by several modern jazz artists. It's a very cool album. I'll show you what the inside of the cover looks like and what the back looks like, but it's very good tribute of the album. It was released on black vinyl, and I'll show you here what the label looks like if you want to go ahead and take a look. Very cool. Okay, and the next one here, this is Return to the Dark Side of the Moon. This is another tribute album. It was put out on glow-in-the-dark vinyl. Very cool. So this has this came out in 2020. It just has different artists, including Malcolm McDowell from Stage and Screen. It has Larry Fast from Hall & Notes and Foreigner. And it has Tommy Shaw from, of course, Styx, and several other vocalists as well. But they do a really good job on this. Okay, and the next here is Dub Side of the Moon, put out by Newberry Comics, put out in 2015. So it was released on this awesome orange and green color vinyl. It's just a reggae interpretation of the album. So it's very cool to have. Okay, and now we get to the finale, which is actually Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon. Unfortunately, I do not have an original copy. This here is a 2012 reissue. So I'll show you what the inside cover looks like. There you go. And that's the rear, of course. And this came with some posters. It came with 3 posters for some reason. So there we go. Okay, and let me go ahead and show you what the vinyl looks like. I believe they tried to mimic the original label. So there you go. That's what the label looks like. So there you go. I know Pink Floyd has been a big influence in my life, both Dark Side of the Moon as well as The Wall. Great, amazing albums. I love Pink Floyd. So, but I do want to thank everybody for watching today, and I'll see you all next time.